Let's get right to it. And speaking of Ford, our starting lineups are a service of your Central Indiana Ford dealers, a proud sponsor of Indy 11 soccer. Phillip Goodrum, we'll talk more about him in a matter of moments. One player that's going to get some run tonight is Brandon Day. He's on an academy contract. He's played 2 times for 7 minutes all season. And Faundez, not lost, gets the start for a second consecutive match. He only had a clean sheet last week in a 0-0 draw against New Mexico. And a club legend, Niall McCabe, gets just his second start of the season. But yes, so much what they do is funneled through Phillip Goodrum. Goodrum acquired mid-season last year, kind of to back up Wilson Harris at that point. Phillip's back to taking the star turn, one of 3 players with 12 goals in league play so far.
He is absolutely dangerous. They will play him up top. They will look for him. He's just gritty. He's gritty around the box. He's gritty inside the box. He just finds a way to get the ball and put the ball in the back of the net, and that's what he does.
By the way, 3 consecutive Saturday nights where the Indy Eleven play those players. Bonfilio last week from Miami. Approaching 40 goals in USL Championship play. Romario Williams the target. Flag stays down. Aiden Quinn, Williams looking for a quick touch. Williams, a second-minute goal for the Indy 11. And if you're going to beat the best, that's how you need to start. Indy takes a lead, 90 seconds in, an early time to cue the smoke in Indianapolis.
Just an improbable start for Indy 11, but what a great start for Indy 11. Williams, opportunistic play here. Ball gets in the box, just kind of takes one touch here. You just got to get the ball inside, and then perfect timing, great first touch, buries it far post. Goodness, what a great goal.
Romario Williams gets his 5th league goal of the season. He has done. They've been around since 2015. McCabe's still one of those guys that's close to it.
Nice ball.
Lindley, Foster, Williams at the 6. Foster. Probably not the direction he wanted that one to go.
Nice transition, though, by Indy 11. Blake to Lindley, Lindley out to Foster. Just didn't get quite the piece that he wanted on the ball, but that transition is so quick. And again, Louisville City's giving up some space in the midfield, and Indy 11 is doing a nice job there transitioning into that space. You saw it there with Blake and Lindley and Foster connecting. So Louisville City getting a little bit lax in the midfield here with marking up.
Flag stays down for Williams, who finds Foster. Again, speed to burn for Foster. Plays it across, and Jones nearly knocked that one home. Now, obviously, he skied it to keep it on the right side of the crossbar. Again, acquired from Tulsa in mid-August last year for a then league record transfer fee. Ball headed back in frame, and that kind of pinball around 2 or 3 different Indy 11 players.
Yeah, that's our individual health care plans are part of that Affordable Care Act. A lot of people call them Obamacare plans.
Right.
That's exactly what we're offering.
Okay.
Ball headed down, Faundez.
Craig, last year I was here. We got a goal while I was on the air. We got to do that again this time.
I was going to say, it is certainly shaping up in that direction. One more time, best way to track down the folks at CareSource would be?
Go to caresource.com.
All right, very good. Dave, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. Really appreciate it.
Enjoy the rest of the game.
All right, go 11.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Dave Rosigan, AVP of CareSource Indiana, kind enough to join us here in the broadcast booth.
Williams just almost had a brace in the first half.
He had a brace as a substitute in a match earlier this year. That coming against Hartford in a wild 4-4 draw back on May 28th.
Really nice opportunity. Nice save by Faundez to keep that out of the goal. But again, Indy 11 is not only winning this game, they're dominating this game, Greg. I mean, they're dominating possession. They're dominating the opportunities, the shots, the attack, the transition. Right now, Indy 11 is all over Louisville City.
And how about this timing? Foster is onside. Foster off to the races. Maalique Foster just pulls it wide.
The speed. He just misses the far post. Could have easily gone in. Again, this is his 3rd, maybe 4th opportunity. Boy, just missed it. How valuable has Foster been tonight? He's involved in every single attack that Indy 11's had.
Beautiful flick by Goodrum to get past O'Brien. Plays it across. O'Brien shuts the door. Soccer, but visit your local Ford dealer today for great deals on your favorite Ford vehicle. But for all the things Indy has done well, you're one moment away from this match being level. And Louisville can provide those moments quickly. Like, how about that?
Oh!
Doesn't take long, does it?
What a shot.
1-1. Aiden McFadden.
Well, we talked about him before the game. He's been relatively quiet, but that's a 30-yard rocket to the back of the net. Caught Reice Charles Cook way off target, off guard. What a strike by McFadden.
And I don't think...
You know, when Wilson can do it as well. You saw McFadden, who just had a little bit of space, took it, and buried that shot. So they have to change it up tactically a little bit. Not get the ball maybe inside the box, but taking those shots outside. That's exactly what they did.
You just believe it's going to work out.
It's that level of confidence that they have in each other, and the chemistry they have, and the talent and depth they have is in their favor.
McKay bending ball in, headed down, and that finds the back of the net, and there it is. That's 2.
And we talked about Lambert with his head in the box. Earlier in the first half, it said keep an eye on Lambert because he's great in the air. What a beautiful ball. What a beautiful slip head to the far post is caught. Reice Charles Cook. You have to plan for that, so you need to get your guys in, get them conditioned, get them some reps. It's important. Coach Cruz doing a nice job managing that.
Adams back on frame, and Totsch, but the flag goes up. Totsch has been a goal scorer in the past, but more from the penalty spot. Louisville already has a 2-1 victory against Rhode Island from back in June. Totsch heads in. Totsch gets the goal.
Wow. A slip head off the throat. Off of Totsch's head. An unbelievable slip-headed goal by Totsch. Totally caught Reice Charles Cook off guard into the far post side panel. That is not something you see very often.
There is a sign in the Estopanol end that says, yeah, Totsch. That is a reference to Bobbitt.
But they have not played a bad game, Greg. I don't think Coach McCauley will be he'll be disappointed with giving up the lead and the loss, but they've played a relatively good game, and they're still creating here. You play a short possession game. You don't want to be sending balls long in. You want to play it like that. You want to play a short possession game so you have a little bit more of an opportunity.
Blake, the left foot bending ball. Nice. The Faundez saw late. Blake, who had a brace last week, nearly
got over the bar.
It'll be a quick restart knowing you're down 2 goals. Lindley sweeps it in. We're just simply glancing at wristwatches now in terms of putting this one in the past tense. It looked good for Indy for about 45 minutes. Doesn't look so good at the end. Congratulations, Lou City. You're a playoff team, and frankly, you knew that already.